REITs have been one of the market outperformers in the last 3 months despite the increasing of the market volatility. So in this video, you'll find out the top 5 US REITs that are poised to resume the bull run and start a markup phase. So let's just get started now. So the first stock I'm going to share with you is BRX. So BRX is BRIXMOR property group. So at the first glance, we do have a very good uptrend. So this is the reaccumulation. Subsequently, once it's broke out, here is another markup. So this is the uptrend. And right now, the price just broken out of this reaccumulation. So you can see that this is the very bullish sign. So in the past few trading days, right there, we do get a breakout. And look at the reaction. So the simple shallow type of the pullback right there is indeed a very bullish sign for the continuation to the upside. So in terms of the volume, then this is what we get. So once we have this change of character, which essentially just stopping this uptrend at least into a trading range, and subsequently the price just bouncing up and down within the trend channel, the range up here, and subsequently this portion right there shows the decreasing of the price volatility when we compare it to the previous price action, and it's also reflected in the volume as well. You can see that the volume is getting lower and lower just before the breakout. So subsequently, here's a breakout. This is a successful breakout followed by a shallow type of the test and continuation to the upside. Okay, so in terms of the price target, if we just use a very conventional type of the technical analysis, basing on this is the flagpole and this is the flag. So if we just get a 1-for-1 projection, so using this flagpole and just project it upwards, so what we get here is somewhere around, is about 25. So you can see that I have just sort of marked up this target projection right there. However, do note that there is an immediate resistance overhead right here. So this is the immediate resistance overhead, and that's actually somewhere around 22.4, and that's actually based on the previous swing high level. Let me zoom out and you can see that right there. So that's the previous swing high level. So we can expect some sort of the resistance right there, and we just need to see how it actually interact with the immediate resistance level. But in terms of the projected target price, should this breakout become successful, similar to the previous breakout here, so you can see that it's somewhere around Feb to March, somewhere around 1 month, once it's breaking out and just trending up nicely. So this is the sort of the characteristic that we can expect once it's breaking out from this possible reaccumulation range. So roughly the time frame is around 1 month or 1.5 months. Okay, so this is BRX, is very bullish. Next stock is REG, Regency Centers. So again, Regency Center has a very similar price structure with the previous chart. So we can see that there is a sort of a cup and handle type of the pattern. So once it's broke out of this cup and handle type of the structure, which is a very bullish accumulation structure, it actually started this uptrend. So right after this uptrend, forming a bit of the topping action with the climatic run up with the expansion of the volume. Here is the change of character. However, it just turned out as a simple pullback. So in terms of the price action, look at the later part of the portion right there. It actually shows some kind of the decreasing of the price volatility, and that's reflected in the volume as well. So this is a very bullish sign just prior to the breakout right there. So again, if we just base on the previous price structure movement, once it's breaking out from this possible reaccumulation range, or you can take it as the handle, the cup and handle type of the handle, and this is the run up. So this is the markup phase, And if we use a one-on-one projection based on the previous markup or the flagpole, and this is the flag structure, once we project upwards, so you can see that I kind of marked this up already. So somewhere around 68 point something or 69, that is the target price, with the anticipated of the nice uptrend or run up right there, somewhere around 1 to 1.5 months. So this is some of the characteristics that we can anticipate once it actually break out from this possible reaccumulation range right there. Okay, so this is REG. Next stock is UDR. Okay, so UDR again is having a very similar structure, some sort of the cup handle type, and once it's broken out, it just have this marking up period, and it's just forming a rounding bottom right there, and it just broke out of this immediate possible reaccumulation range a few days ago. So let me just zoom in and focus on the recent price action. So in terms of the volume, we can see that decreasing of the volatility in the later part of the range, and together with the decreasing of the volume, so this is one of the signs prior to the breakout of this accumulation range. So again, you can see that there's an intermediate of the resistance breaking out and continuation to challenge the previous swing high level, and once it's broke out, and it just kind of trend a bit nicely, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this past 4 trading days price action is very bullish, and it comes with an expansion of the volume. Okay, so in terms of the price projection, if we just use the flagpole type of the projection, then I think based on a one-on-one projection, so this is something that we can expect somewhere around 50 or 51. So I would say that the immediate target price will be about 51. However, do watch out for the overhead resistance at about 48 or 49. That's based on the previous swing high level. So you can see that. That's the previous swing high level at about 49. So first off, we just need to see how the price actually interact at the immediate resistance level, and then followed by this immediate target price. Okay, so this is UDR, and these 3 stocks have already broke out. So it's a very strong relative strength stock. So the next stock is KRG, KITE Realty Group. So this stock has not broken out of the potential reaccumulation range. However, based on the whole group sector, so the REITs or the real estate group has been performing very well. So we can anticipate some kind of the similar movement in other REIT as well. So let me just take a look at this. So again, this is some form of the cup and handle, marking up, pulling back, and then this is a possible climatic run up. So right after this climatic run up, and we do get a change of character, and then some sort of the possible sign of absorption, and you can see that it has already broke out of this immediate resistance level at about 20. So the immediate target price is the swing high level at somewhere around 21.2, and once it's broken off this swing high level or the resistance level based on a one-on-one flagpole projection method, so using this as a flagpole, and the immediate target price will be somewhere around 26. Okay, however, do watch out for the immediate resistance at about 22. That's based on the previous swing high level. Let me zoom out a bit, you can see that. So here we go, this is the immediate swing high level as a resistance. Okay, so again, in terms of the volume, we do see a decreasing of the volume, so as shown in this volume pan right there. So decreasing of the volume suggested that the decreasing of the supply, and the supply is being exhausted. That's why we can anticipate some kind of the continuation to the upside, and to push the price out from this immediate possible reaccumulation range. Okay, so this is KRG, and the last stock is Retail Properties of America Inc., RPAI. So RPAI is having a very similar structure, so let me just walk you through. So again, what we're having here is some form of the cup handle type or a rounding bottom. So in this case, probably a rounding bottom will be more suitable. Breaking out, pulling back, and then forming a backup action as a trading range. And subsequently, once it's broken out, and we do get a markup right there. So the markup has been on a climatic up move. So we can anticipate some kind of the change of character, which essentially stopping this up move and into the trading range. So like the previous chart, this RPAI has not really broken out of the previous swing high level, so this type of the possible reaccumulation range is still forming and is still evolving. However, based on the REIT sector, we can expect some sort of the strength in this sector. That's why I actually anticipate some kind of the continuation to the upside. So as you can see, this portion right there, we already see the price volatility decrease, and similar to the decreasing of the supply level, and subsequently forming the staircase type of the movement. So breaking out, forming some sort of the consolidation with very low volatility, and eventually I'm also looking for another type of the breakout bars, and eventually just challenge a previous swing high level. So once it's broken out from this previous swing high level, then what we can expect is some sort of the run up. So with the anticipated time frame somewhere around 1 to 2 months. So this is what I expect for REITs, because the price movement is very similar. If you'd like to learn more on how to increase your winning rate, definitely check out the video that's shown on the screen right now, and do remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also to get my weekly exclusive updates for investing and trading ideas for free. The link is in the description below. Thanks for watching. I will talk to you soon.